Welcome to the final part of Last Battle for the Sega
Between the
Genesis.
last part of last.
Yes, the last battle of the last, whatever, the last part of the last battle, whatever.
What?
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're...
Back in our clothes.
Well, that's what happens, Teo, don't you see? Whenever you defeat a boss, you gain your clothes,
Yes.
you grow your
They
clothes
were
back.
attacked by Mole Man.
Either that or he just got bored of being shirtless.
Oh my god,
So,
these people actually have normal skin color.
Yeah.
oh my god, this is the
They're,
last...
they're not
the
green. They're not green. Don't savor that, right, however, because later we're gonna have fucking people from Pandora, of all places.
Yes. However, we're just people, not Smurfy cats.
Right. The James Cameron of maybe
You
to do with this.
see this. They have to recolor most of the sprites for the sake of avoiding copyright.
Yeah, because of what's the anime this was based off called again?
Fist of North Star.
I haven't seen that.
Again, it's an
You
anime.
should, Lips.
Basically, like we said, it's Michael Bay's dream fantasy. A man who can make people explode by touching them.
There you go.
There you go, blue people.
And blue zombies.
Welcome to the prequel of Avatar.
Hey, I'll still take this over Avatar for one main reason. It's not preachy.
So it's like what you said yesterday, to the third act of Tomorrowland, but it's an entire movie.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, I'm not even... I mean, Teo, have you seen Avatar? James Cameron's Avatar, I mean.
Yes, yes,
Then you
sadly
can-
I am.
Yeah, basically, as Teo can confirm for me, that movie's entire purpose is to teach us about how we must not destroy the trees and shit.
And it's not, and surprisingly, it's ripped off an actual Italian animated movie that came out a few years earlier.
Interesting. Usually people
Which
like
is,
to... It's interesting.
it was called Aida of the Trees. Don't ask.
Yeah,
What are you gonna say, Pedro?
it's interesting because usually when people talk about Avatar, they say, "Oh, it's Dances with Wolves combined with."
Pocahontas.
Well, actually, the most common comparison I hear is Dances with Wolves combined with Fern Gully.
And Pocahontas.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Steven Schwartz is actually a pretty damn good lyricist, but then again, nobody was thinking when they made that movie.
Yeah.
But I'll give that though. I still love Alan Menken's score. Alan Menken's score is as always brilliant.
For,
Oh,
Oh, hello
what,
there.
Avatar or...
the Pocahontas.
Oh, I thought Avatar was James Horner, I see. Without breaking the seal, I'm invincible.
What seal? Oh, wait, that's right. We were told in the wall of text at the beginning that we're gonna have to break a seal with much thought. That's right.
A seal?
Yes, a seal. They usually hunt down for their skin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just rescued a whale and it sounds like a seal. Alright, so basically in order to defeat the villain, we have to break the seal, as they put it very well.
Break the seal? It sounds like you're about to kill an animal.
Oh, Dave's never play Overlord 2,
Strength
then.
is increased.
Yes, strength is increased for letting you know that you're you're a dipshit.
Wait, well, when he says strength, does it automatically mean brain strength?
I guess.
By the way, Teo, do you actually plan on doing any other Okuto no Ken games?
Not really, because they're kind of out of my reach. Remember, the two most... aside from the Sega Genesis, Mega Drive 1, or NES, I
Which
can't
is this
remember.
one? This
No,
one?
no, as I mentioned, there's another one, and it
Oh, really?
sucks. Because...
Even worse than this one?
Yes, yes, you have no idea. But the most two recent ones were for, PS3 and Xbox 360, so I don't have a lot of means to record them.
Alright then.
However, if you're a fan of Musou games, just try them. You guys try them, because they're actually fun.
I may give them a try once in
Maybe.
one of these days.
So we're in Aladdin fighting Avatar
people.
creatures inspired by Pocahontas.
I can show you the world.
Yes, in your face!
Anyway, let's keep going. On to the next level.
Alright.
And now
Again.
we're in a
Bridge.
A boat?
And now we're fighting people with flamethrowers.
That's right, fucking-
Venus flamethrowers.
question too. Were there people with flamethrowers in Okuto no Ken?
Remember, Pedro, it's set in a post-apocalyptic universe, kind of like Mad Max, so
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Tons of people with that kind
In
of
case you're
beards.
forgetting, in case you're confused, so Kuto no Ken is the original Japanese name of Fist of the North Star.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But wait. If this is Mad Max, where's all the
Vehicles.
where are the vehicles? Where's Mel Gibson?
well, remember, remember,
They
Dwibs.
kinda are limited
Go ahead.
to punk gangs on motorcycles as George Miller.
Sorry, what did you say, Tia? I didn't quite get all that.
Sorry.
Could you repeat that?
Basically, we're limited to punk gangs on motorcycles. We're not as ambitious as George Miller have been.
Well, yeah, I mean, hell, in the most recent Mad Max film, we had a guy playing a flame-throwing electric guitar.
And a functioning one, not just a special effect.
Yeah, yeah, Pedro. But as I've seen in Fury Road, did you see that man playing the guitar during trailers or
Playing
posters
the
or stuff like
guitar.
that? That actually worked because well, the aim of Fury Road was to try and make a film that used as little CGI as possible.
Yes.
Well, really, the only time I think I noticed CGI was the bit where they were driving into that sandstorm.
Well, that's for a good reason.
Yeah, it's for a good reason.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the hardest boss in the game.
Really, all these bosses seem to be piss easy.
Well, this one isn't, trust me. I make it look easy, but trust me, he's not. Okay, basically, this is gross.
Christ, this guy's got his legs as long as
Yes, Pedro,
Waluigi.
indeed, this is gross.
Yes, this is gross. Okay, Aarzak's brother. Question 2. In the season 2 of the anime, it was also the same
called,
thing. Was the story the same thing where he lost his memory and he became evil?
Yes, pretty much.
All right. So and he looks like Mel Gibson from Braveheart.
Well, we already had it.
If I recall,
It's already got some Mad Max parallels already.
Let me check because
Go ahead.
Christ.
My
My
memory
mem-
has returned for some
Does it-
reason.
How does it My brother!
My brother.
What?
Oh, what a touching family reunion, wouldn't you say, guys?
yes.
My heartstrings are being pulled.
Aarzak just beat the crap out of his brother, and now his memory has returned because. All right,
It's come back.
and the moral of the story is.
Defensive powers increased!
Yeah, it was Hio. Yeah. It's all the same. Biological older brother, blah blah blah.
Wait, so did Kenshiro actually cure his brother by beating the crap out of him?
Well, yes.
So the moral of the story, everybody, is if you find an amnesiac, just beat the crap out of him.
Yep, his memories will come back.
Yes.
Eventually.
According to Fist of the North Star, that's how it works.
Yes, it just works.
Yeah.
Actually surprised. Wait a minute. So how did? Okay. If I'm taking a wild guess, and Kenshiro can only make someone explode when he actually wants to. He can actually control his power, right?
Remember, pressure points. If you
Oh,
press
yeah.
them in a specific manner and press them in a specific way, it can do wonders. Like as I mentioned, there's a Xena Warrior Princess episode when you do the same thing, and Ares, I think, presses hair pressure points to basically paralyze her completely. And you can actually do that if you know where to press and how to.
Awesome.
You can also cause an heart attack by doing that. It's kind of like, if I recall, it's something that derives from Chinese medicine.
All right.
Get closer so I can punch your dick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay away with that penis flamethrower. I swear to God, but it looks like that.
It does. It does. Oh man. All right. Almost there. Just need to. I love how you can punch away the fire.
Yes.
Reminds me of
That awesome.
Shush fire, go away.
reminds me of that Chuck Norris movie where he shoots fire away.
Yeah.
Where to go
Okay, that's a
now?
problem with this game. The endings of these levels are so abrupt. It's about as abrupt as Cheetah Man's levels ending.
At least the Aarzak controls better here.
Yeah.
And now we're fighting
Not to
black people.
It does give this game some credit. At least it's not broken beyond belief like Cheetah Man is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I Cheetah Man had like that one awesome song.
Give the designers some credit. Give some credit. At least they actually bothered to make sure this game was actually polished.
Yeah.
Again, Naoto Oshima actually worked on this, and that's kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah, I mean, the art style's about as generic as you could get.
Yeah. I'm guessing he's much better at cartoony designs than realistic ones.
Yeah. Kick,
Oh my god.
punch.
Well then again, from at least
Wait. Are we fighting Wesley Snipes?
I guess.
Sure, why not?
By the way, Dweebs, have you heard the news?
Of what?
But apparently Wesley Snipes is he's trying to carve a deal with Marvel to go back as Blade.
Yeah, I've heard that. That was months ago.
Yeah, but apparently it has been intensified or something.
Well, I mean, if he
It was
does,
brought
great.
up recently.
I don't know. I don't know if Disney's gonna be comfortable. Actually, wait. The Blade property doesn't belong to Disney. At least
No, it does.
Oh,
Yeah,
it does
Blade
now?
is one of the characters, but remember, Pedro, the only characters that are not in possession of Marvel are Fantastic Four and related enemies, which are on Fox, the X-Men mutants with their respective villains, which they are on Fox, Spider-Man, which is in deal with Sony, with his respective villain, and which now has this weird partnership, and Namor, which is on Universal, and it's a complete different beast.
There is a secret in the West Mausoleum.
Thanks, dude.
You can now solve the secret of the
Shachi.
seal. Yeah, basically, Pedro, the Blade films were done by New Line Cinema, but after Blade the series didn't do well, they gave up.
Yeah,
You can
and
also-
they
I
left.
love how he breaks the fourth wall by saying to the player, "You can now solve the secret of the seal." However, the way it's presented, it sounds like he's actually saying that to Rob. You can now solve the secret of the seal. Dude, I'm not the one solving it. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing I was wondering, if there is a new Blade film,
What?
with Wesley Snipes in it, how are they going to do that? Is it going to be a reboot, or are they going to
Yeah,
somehow try
probably a reboot.
Oh
Or
yeah,
some-
it's gonna be well. To think of it like this, it's been a long time since the first Blade film. People kind
No,
of need the
it
origin
makes
story.
sense. It makes sense, honestly.
or are they going to somehow try and make a sequel to Blade Trinity?
Nah, there's no way they're gonna do that. I mean,
Besides, that will imply that the previous Blade movies were canon, and thus they have to fit in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well,
somehow.
the Blade films happened long before the MCU.
That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
In the MCU, the first canonical superhero to appear, aside from Captain America, later on is Iron Man, actually, or the Incredible Hulk. But that's another story.
Basically, they're gonna reboot the series, and for all the better, since.
I'm actually wondering if they will actually do a movie or another Netflix.
Oh well,
series.
we can at least be safe. We can at least be sure that David Goyer won't be involved, so that's a plus.
Which is actually kind of a shame. He did a good job on the first two movies, so what the hell happened with Trinity?
He lost his mind, a la Frank Miller.
Yeah.
Let's undo all the character development and instead have Ryan Reynolds being misogynist. That'll be fun, right?
Sure, why not?
But anyway,
I mean, how can Ryan Reynolds be ruined by so many superhero movies?
Oh well.
well,
like-
honestly, it's
Like
kind of
Blade Trinity, Green Lantern, and X-Men Origins Wolverine.
actually, I'm actually praying for Deadpool to be good. If only just to get
Yeah,
a
I'm praying
superhero
too,
movie.
especially because it's Fox making it, and so I'm really wishing it will be good.
Well, Pedro, sorry, well, Tia, the thing is, X-Men and Fantastic Four are handled by two entirely different groups of people. The only thing they have in common is Simon Kinberg.
I know. From what I heard, the Deadpool movie is not even in canon with the rest of the X-Men.
No, it is.
Continuity.
No, it is. Well,
Also.
well, the X-Men continuity post Days of Future Past, from what I remember.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, the timeline got erased.
Yeah, I guess.
So, there you go. Now we can have a Deadpool film that makes sense in the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm actually hoping he will make fun of it or something.
Well, they did it in the trailer for the trailer. He said, from the studio, the inexplicably sold his fucking mouth shut the first time.
Oh my god, when we get to Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine, it will be...
Totally.
Yeah, it's the worst X-Men film.
Physics fail. I kicked the rock forward, and yet it went backwards.
Of course, don't you know anything about
science?
Something. But yeah, Waves, remember, X-Men Origins was so bad that before Fan4stick, it was considered one of the worst superhero movies of all time, and definitely the worst one that Fox put out.
It still is one of the worst of all time.
Well, I have to say Fan4stick took the cake, honestly.
Well, because with regards to, there's a big battle going on over whether X-Men 3 or X-Men Origins is the worst movie in the series.
Yeah, X-Men Origins. X-Men 3 is just...
yeah, I mean, at least X-Men 3, we can rag on Brett Ratner all we like, but he's at least a competent technical director.
And I mean, honestly, X-Men 3 gets a bonus point just for referencing the "I'm the Juggernaut bitch" line.
But Gavin Hood, on the other hand, with Origins, that film looks terrible.
And boring. Seriously? I mean, they fucked up even Gambit in that movie. How can you do that?
Having been played by one, and again, I shouldn't blame Taylor Kitsch, because, well, look at the material he was given.
Let's just hope that the standalone movie will be interesting.
It's Channing Tatum.
I don't know him.
I've only seen him in the Jump Street films and Jupiter Ascending.
How many axes they can throw you at the same time?
Sorry, you have
also,
to ask me that later.
I love also the axes who are higher actually go lower for a second turn. They're fucking boomerangs, apparently.
Yeah, Tio?
Or Medusa heads from Castlevania.
Yeah, Tio?
Yeah?
About that question you mentioned, you have to ask me that later.
Ha 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 ha. What a funny story, Luis.
So yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to them actually doing a proper reboot in the MCU, because that can be actually pretty cool.
What's it? Hey, I got a question.
What?
Now that bow means one thing. Now I pretend that Nicolas Cage will come back as Ghost Rider 2.
Hey,
I demand that.
I got a question.
What?
What do they call the executioner's wife now?
I don't know.
His axe.
Lives. Remember, the joke jail just awaited someone to come back.
You know, Dwebs, you like to go ha 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 at the names of the yokai, but your jokes are even worse.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you from Bad Joke Jail number 6. Yeah, I've actually had to build 6 Bad Joke Jails because the people inside them have been so overcrowded.
Well, what a gentle guide, Waves, giving occupation to builders.
Yeah, even some of the builders cracked bad jokes. So
but even again, considering he's British, he probably doesn't even pay them or give them coal or something.
No, I paid them. With McDonald's.
Come on, Waves. It's known that all sad stories about orphans or people that are not get paid comes from England.
Yeah, don't worry. I paid them in McDonald's vouchers. They'll be fine.
That's just cruel.
No. The good McDonald's vouchers where you can actually get stuff for free. So at least I won't go hungry again.
And now the game is taking
throwing
shit on
again. Thank you, game.
Hashtag thanks last battle.
Ow, ow. I mean, Ken, Aarzak, you could avoid this if you just, moved up a little bit instead of just walking.
Yeah, he could just run. Could you?
Again, Theo, that walk cycle is the best way of showing off his pecs. So.
Yeah, look at my pecs. Look, I give a fuck.
Well, to be fair, if I had a body like that,
Oh, hello there, naked
the
lady.
Venus de Milo? What the hell is the Venus de Milo doing here?
She has an extra arm.
Well, she's missing an arm, so
I know, but it looks like the Venus de Milo. Okay, fine, let's see.
go on.
Well, she...
Eventually.
Oh.
And now it turned into...
You can now
Try to solve the secret of the seal. Yay.
Alright, guys, so let's solve the seal, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me guess, it involves beating the living shit out of it.
At long last, the seal has come to light.
There you go, the seal is solved.
What? Strength must be you don't even actually get to do a puzzle, you just get solved.
Professor, don't get mad.
But I thought every puzzle has an answer.
Well, apparently this one has beating the living shit out of you.
This one doesn't even have that. It just you find the seal. The seal's like you can now try to solve the seal, and then Aarzak's like, at last the seal has come to light. So wait, you found the seal. It tells you have to solve it, and then you immediately somehow reach the conclusion that the seal is now solved. How did you get to that conclusion exactly? What makes you think the seal is solved?
I've got a theory.
Go ahead.
Someone actually did solve the seal, but by that point he was really, really starving, and when he actually got to finish it, he died immediately afterwards.
What a shame.
So it fell to the next person who immediately saw the puzzle being solved. He would get the the honors.
Awesome. There we go.
Ow.
I'm walking because I'm cool.
Also, you should probably explain how you gain back health.
It was back at the end of the dungeon. Remember?
There's a secret. You can now solve the secret.
At the end of the dungeon, Theo, after solving the seal, Aarzak said strength has returned. That's where it came from.
Yes, but even normally you can replenish a bit of your health for each punch you actually land on an enemy.
Well, the only way you can recover health aside from the strength has returned moments is in the dungeons, where you can enter those doors and beat some mooks, and for each mook you beat up, you recover some life. But aside from that, there's no other way to recover life.
Yeah, no health packs and stuff.
Not to mention there's only one life, and if you die it's game over. Gotta start again from the beginning.
Well, it doesn't look like a hard game, honestly.
No, it's well, okay. Allow me. Basically, believe it or not, Theo, this game actually has an infamous among some people to be really hard. The main reason for that is because, trust me, Theo, even though I'm making it look easy.
Okay, what's with the bouncing back and forth?
Trust me, Theo, even though I'm making it look easy, it's not so much when you are a newbie, because remember that black guy with a blue handkerchief in the waterfall?
Yeah.
That guy's actually can be quite very hard if you don't know his exact patterns and a specific strategy that makes him very easy. Like if you try to just go all out and try your random stuff, you'll probably get killed because he has the power to create clones of himself. The same thing with Gross. Gross can be very hard if you don't know what you're doing. This is a game where, trust me, it's harder than it looks. I'm making it look easy because I grew up with this game, so I know this.
Sure, I trust you.
Alright then, let's go defeat Garrock. Why not?
Yay!
Okay, let's go.
Oh,
What?
look!
Why does he have so little health?
Let's go, let's see. Oh,
Oh.
never mind.
Okay.
Ah.
It turns red.
Okay, so this is the actual real battle. I don't know what the fuck was the point of that first phase there.
To pad the game up. I mean, to give you more challenge.
Yeah.
I guess. Whoa!
He has the same tornado attack that Gross has.
Ew, gross. That'd be all what the kids say about him.
There we go.
There we go.
This
is the place. So you,
Go
ahead, Theo. Go ahead, Theo. This is the place where I die. Okay, this is the place where you die. Why specifically? This place.
Farewell, Aarzak!
Now you're probably wondering, what the hell is he talking about? How does he know this is the place he dies? Well, here's what happened. Come on.
The ultimate savage land.
I have to go.
He
My
commits
planet needs
suicide. He
me.
burns himself alive.
Why?
even
But be
even the icon on the sprite, it looks the same. Looks different.
and now horse.
Yes.
Wait, is that it?
No. We actually have one more plot point to establish, believe it or not. So wait long. And by the way, there's no credits because I guess they didn't want to credit the. For some reason, there's no credits. I'm not even kidding. There's no credits. It's just the ending. Anyway.
Wait. There's more plot even after that massive wall of text at the beginning.
Yes, there is one more thing. Here we go.
Oh.
Max.
As Alyssa loves you,
Wait, Alyssa loved Max?
you should live your lives together.
When was? It's kind of a little bit too late to be establishing a romance subplot. No, usually important plot points that happen before the game is over. Just saying. So yeah, Alyssa's in love with Max. Take that what you will.
Who's Alyssa?
That chick who was kidnapped, and we talked to her at the beginning of the game. Anyway.
Did we ever rescue her, or is he just leaving her there to die?
We're supposed to assume that after beating Garrock, we rescued her. We just rescued her off screen, I guess.
But they never say it here, so for all I know, she's as good as dead because Jerkoff's boyfriend abandoned her.
I guess. All right, now we're seeing the icons of all the people we've faced.
I remember that guy.
Yeah.
Of all the souls I've encountered in my travels, theirs was the most
Bland.
weird, bland.
It's a shame we couldn't actually use the horse in the actual game.
Yeah, I mean, imagine how awesome that would be.
Hey, look, a shooting star. Make a wish, guys.
Done it. You're not supposed to tell.
No, I'm not asking.
I'm not gonna tell either.
The end.
Oh, lovely.
And they all lived happily ever after, except for Alyssa, who died.
Yeah, that's for all we know. She could.
And a horse, because looking purple is very strange for a horse.
Alright, so it's time to take a look at the Japanese version.
Sega.
Oh.
Story.
Apparently this takes place in 1990X.
Yes.
Don't worry, because I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I just wanted to show off the 1990X thing. The Legend of the Last Hero, that's what it says in the so that's, I'm assuming. There we go. Okuto no Ken. There you go, Tatsuhara, Shoisha, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, yeah, it's right there.
And the start button still explodes.
Alright, so here Aarzak's sprite is differently colored, but as you can see it's the exact same game.
Yeah, matching the color of the...
And here's the main difference. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 2 years before Mortal Kombat 1 hit the scene, this game was already doing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But we can't sell that to kids, so
basically, like in the anime, you just make people explode.
yeah.
How lovely.
Obviously, the localization team figured, oh no, this is way too... We'll get in trouble. Let's just make them fly away.
Yeah. It's like Team Rocket. Busting off again, busting off again, busting off again.
You listen to those sound effects when they explode? Get ready, because you'll listen to this sound effect tons and tons of times throughout the game.
Oh boy.
And now Max is pink-haired. Is this his actual hair color in the anime?
Yes, yes, it's called Bat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it
So
looks.
yeah, in here they actually have the original colors. For example, Hulk Hogan is actually just Hulk Hogan.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man except if they're black.
You'll never let go of bad waves, do you?
Well, his reputation's now been pretty much ruined because of that. Hell, he got sacked from WWE because of it.
Yeah. I disagree with that though. Just because he made racist remarks, it doesn't mean he should be taken from the WWE Hall of Fame. Racist or not, he is a WWE legend. That's not. I mean that.
Well, then again, you know.
Oh man, look.
And again, Chris Benoit had a
Oh.
history career before he murdered his family.
True, but again, like I said, one thing is his work, another thing is his personal life. Let's separate the two.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was
that was Last the Battle.
So yeah, final thoughts. Yeah, it's a pretty bad game, but honestly, I still have some funness of it, mostly because of nostalgia. And I have to admit, the batshit stupid writing of the horrible translation that was clearly made by a Japanese moron who doesn't know a lick of English is pretty funny to me. All right, Taya, since you're the Okuto no fan here, what are your thoughts?
I liked it, honestly. Sure, it doesn't have the deep content that a usual beat 'em up game like Final Fight or Streets of Rage may have, but it's still nice. And if it was just is just an official Okuto no Fist of the North Star license game, it would have been even better. But I can totally understand why the guys decided to change everything and the story. Because they had the fear of, getting in trouble. In doing so, also they created such, an unintentional humorous effect. So, kudos even for that.
All right.
However, if you can get offended by the fact that they did that and they replaced all the Fist of the North Star names and characters and colors of that with generic names and nonsensical plot, then I guess you're not gonna like the game. But at least it gives a bit of a chuckle of me.
It's interesting because there's still no fan translation of the original Japanese versions.
Oh, so the game's really that mediocre that the fans don't even bother.
Mediocre.
Anyway, go ahead.
Mediocre.
All right, Webs, your final thoughts, please.
What you guys said, but yeah, I enjoyed saying all the hilariously bad dialogue. Strength has increased. I can solve the seal.
Even though the seal is apparently already solved somehow.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So that was pointless.
Good question, Taylor. In season 2, was there an actual attempt to break some kind of seal or spell or something?
Not really.
So this is the writers making shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, everybody, see you for whatever Genesis game we do next.
See ya.
See ya.